Hi, I'm Susan Greer with the Susan Greer Group at Better Homes and Gardens Gary Green, coming to you today from my patio, where I spend lots and lots of time with my husband, often talking about real estate. And my topic for today is when more gets you less, or the biggest mistake that sellers tend to make is overpricing their homes. And the topic was actually suggested to me on this patio by my husband because he's heard me discuss or maybe complain about this on this patio enough times. So I bet any good realtor will tell you they've been in this situation way too many times to count. You're sitting across from your sellers, you've done your homework, you've analyzed the data, the buyers agree that the comps look good, that the logic is sound, and that your advice on pricing is really wise. And then they say, but we want to list for $15,000 more, or $40,000, or whatever. Sellers, please don't do this. Don't shoot yourself in the foot that way. You know, I have a pair of clients actually that I've worked with a number of times over the years, Paul and Kimberly Staines, and their good buddy John Black. They tend to follow each other around. And I've helped each of them buy and sell homes a couple of times over the years. And each time they have done it exactly right. They have taken the advice I've given them, we've priced it exactly right, they have sold the house in just a few days at either full price or just under full price, every time. And I like to think that they appreciate me as much as I appreciate them. So the question is, why do sellers tend to overprice their homes? Well, the reasons are myriad, but the two reasons that I run into probably the most often are, one, that, well, we need to get more money for the house so that we can buy this other house that we want, or for whatever reason. Well, unfortunately, economics teaches us that the market value is set by the buyers and what a buyer is willing to pay. And I've never once run into a buyer that said, you know, before I make that offer, I want to find out what the sellers need to get for their home. Just doesn't happen that way, unfortunately. Now, the other reason I run into often is that, well, we've put in all these upgrades and we want to recoup our money from the upgrades. Well, any good appraiser will tell you that you're going to recoup maybe 30, maybe 50% of what you've spent on upgrades. So when you make those upgrades, do it because you're going to enjoy them, not because you're going to get all that money back. Which leads me to the discussion of what constitutes an upgrade, because the new roof you put in, the worn carpet you replaced, the new AC, that's not actually upgrades. Those are maintenance items. And so to delineate the difference between the two, upgrades allow us to add a little bit to the price of the house. Maintenance items prevent the buyer from subtracting from what they're going to offer for the house because they know they're going to have to deal with those items. And so you price everything right, you get an offer right away, and you get a full price offer, and everything's really exciting, and then this sniggling question pops up. Did I leave money on the table? No, you did not. You priced it correctly. If the market was there for a higher price, you would have gotten multiple offers and the price would have bumped up. So you did it right. My advice is to find a good realtor, take that realtor's advice and do it right, and you'll end up ahead. As always, if you have any questions, you know where to find me. I'm always happy to talk to all of you. And so long, until next time.